Anthropic shipped Opus 4.6 earlier this week, and within 35 minutes, OpenAI shipped GPT 5.3 codecs right behind it. Some people said it was the shortest lived lead they've ever seen. Meanwhile, nobody is talking about the fact that this new Opus model has adaptive thinking. It decides on its own how hard to think about your problem, so you don't need to like toggle this extended thinking on and off like you're sort of flipping a light switch. Nobody's talking about the Teams feature that was shipped inside Claude, so you can now get like multiple Claudes working on different parts of your code base at the same time. Someone even shipped a C compiler with a team of Claudes. And here's the part that actually matters if you're writing code or using any of these things for a living. It has the highest benchmark score of any frontier model on Terminal Bench 2.0 and I believe Humanity's Last Exam, which is another benchmark. But you know, folks are arguing about Harry Potter bugs and its ability to memorize and do these needle in a haystack type tasks. And okay, look, I have a lot of pretty complicated feelings about this one because folks have done some sort of like blind writing tests, and they actually preferred the old model compared to the new model. And some people believe the model is a little bit slower. It's definitely more verbose, and it sometimes makes changes you didn't ask for, but when it hits, it really hits. So with that, I'm going to go jump onto my machine, and we're going to dig into the new Opus 4.6 model from Anthropic. All right, let's read a little bit about this. So they have this video. I don't even know if you can hear this. Oh, it's loud. Okay, so they did some interesting video. Their ads are absolutely savage, by the way, if you haven't seen them. Okay, it leads on all the frontier models on Humanity's Last Exam. Okay, well, it looks like Gemini 3 Pro is winning here, but did they not put the benchmark up yet? Calibration error. Interesting. So they're claiming it's high, otherwise just didn't update the benchmarks here, which is like, that's aggressive, claiming that. Let's look. So like they're saying the knowledge work has this improved ELO score. There's a bunch of others here. There's like agentic search, coding, which it claims is, it's interesting to me that they, like a lot of people are saying that Codex was a better model for coding than Opus 4.5, and this bench probably like confirms that, but this is showing some improved thing. I think that some improved scores, but I do think that playing around, I haven't spent as much time with 5.3 to be honest. I was a little disappointed it wasn't available in the API, but it is interesting that like people are claiming that like the GPT-5 models were better, but I actually had a different opinion. Like I really think that the Opus 4.6 model was a better model. So anyway, there's like a bunch of stuff that they put in here. They made it available. I had some access to it before the launch, which was really nice. So I played around with it quite a bit, and you know, I actually believe some of the benchmark scores. I don't really read into them too much. Like I like to try and play around. So with that, I'm going to jump over to my terminal and let's put it to the test. figuratively and literally. I may change these in the future, but we like build some snake game that I've done a few times here. So I'm going to use the 1 million context here just to play around with it. Okay, so the thing that I think's changed a lot since I did some of this is the harnesses are sort of like wrapped around the model now. So we have this like sort of paradigm where how you test the model is sort of, I feel like it's changing, where you sort of need the harness sometimes to make the model perform best. So here I'm going to run a plan, and then we're going to have it build basically the snake game that we've done a few times. So put together a snake game using 3JS and put it in a HTML file that I can open. It should also be in 3D. And have multiple levels. Okay, let's see what Opus does here. The other thing that's like the teams mode is absolutely crazy. Hopefully we'll get into that, but I'll just try and do like a basic sneak game to start, and then we'll sort of hopefully amp it up a little bit as it goes. So like some people are saying it's slower, like. In my mind, it's like it's faster than 5.3 codex. Let me show you the diff. This is not going to be a comparison of the two, but if I open codex, allow it to work here, you can see I got 5.3 codex high. I'm going to give it the same thing, and like. Okay, so you can see it's actually started to do stuff. Before with I think 5.2, it was just way slower. I'm going to have a time trying to compare these two now, but let's see which one comes back with a faster plan. This is not going to be a comparison of the two, but we'll see. I guess while it does that, maybe we can like use the browser to show you some stuff. Let me find the right screen. Okay. So there's this like Hacker News thread about Opus. Also, like someone built this like absolutely insane. It can build music. Opus 4.6, which is absolutely wild. That someone found. Okay, so there's like this thread about it here. This is the Harry Potter thing where like it found 49 out of the full things, which is like absolutely nuts. There is then a crazy long thread about it, which I think is crazy, which I think is interesting. Someone also came up with something that I thought was particularly interesting, which was the model sort of had personality, where it feels like Opus is like it's very keen to do work for you. And where OpenAI's is more like a character that sort of like asks you a bunch of questions throughout, but like really does a great job, is maybe is a little bit slow. The analogy that I had with someone that I was talking about the other day was that if you think about the models are sort of like adapting some sort of like personality. And that personality sort of translates into more like company culture. So if you were to put sort of, I don't know, like an engineer from Cisco and an engineer from, or like a person from I don't know anything about these companies, but just like Amazon, and then you had like another that was like a large financial institution, and then a startup, and you put them all together, and like each one would have like very different ways of working, and it feels like the models are sort of like with the harness sort of like adapt to these personalities in some way. There's like very interesting that we are gonna like have like models with this sort of adaptive personality. Let's check to see how this is doing. Okay, so it's still going. Is this still actually going? Okay, it looks like this didn't. This updated. Okay. Oh wait, so holy moly! So OpenAI just like went ahead and did it. Let's GPT 5.3's my first impression of it is not very good. So this is the courage level by collecting food. And like none of these buttons work. Sorry, can you see what I'm saying? Like none of this works. So it's like what? Where? I know I asked it to plan too. Right, put together. I don't know. I said put together a snake game. Okay, fair. Okay. Now I gotta like go back with GPT 5.3. I'm not gonna like complain about GPT 5.3 because that I will do another day probably. But I have to. I think I have to give it a fair shot. I'm like spend so much time with the Claude Code harness that it's sort of. I need to like spend more time with Codex. Claude has written up a plan. Claude has written up a plan and is ready to execute. Okay, let's just execute the plan. Let's see. Okay. So I need to get way better at switching these. Okay, so Claude's going to go off and do its thing right here. What else can we... Let's look at what other people are saying about Opus. Okay, so like this is all these threads about Harry Potter. Opus is expensive, by the way, too. Let's see. This is the Opus Pelican. Wow, it's pretty good. Wow. So it even got the chain ring. Who knows how much the model is now trained on these things is another loaded question here. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, so like there's a bunch of things like adaptive reasoning that is put in here that's sort of interesting. The teams thing, Claude Code Teams is also something that like where is it? Claude Code. This thing is absolutely crazy. I have it set up so you can like have it spin up different teammates. I should probably do an entire stream just on that, to be honest. And maybe I'll try and encapsulate it today, but we'll just sort of spend some time playing around with this model. Okay, it's going to take some time. Let's see how it is doing. Okay, so it started. What does artificial analysis say about this model? Okay, so we did get it. We got it to work. So let's. Oh, it's good. You gotta see this. It's really good. Okay. One shot. I don't know what the levels are, I guess, is another question, but like... Oh, I gotta get like 5 things of food. What? Man, this is really hard. It's hard, the spatial awareness. I ask it to do in 3D because I think it's kind of interesting. Some of them that has been produced have like... Get ready, okay. What just... What? Is it a bug? No. Oh, this one's so hard. I mean, come on, they're making it really hard on this one. Sorry, I am like a terrible gamer. To say the least. You know that I would spend time on the weekend playing Snake. Oh my. Okay, it just crashed immediately on the next game. Okay. It proved that there is levels here, which was pretty cool. So we like got out a game that I think was pretty good. Like that would have taken, you know, in previous models, it would have been pretty difficult for me to get that level of game. Okay. So I'm gonna make directory game. I'm gonna move Snake to the game. Okay. Let's go ahead and ask it to do some other interesting things. I was looking for a needle in a haystack thing that I can test with. And I'm just trying to see if there's something that has something that's like easy to do. All these things are just like way overly complex. Like I don't need some of this stuff. I guess let's focus on teams. Okay, so you can spin up a team here. So let's build a web is easier. See, let's have it like a redesign a website. Redesign my personal website to make it look better. Provide creative criticism. I've heard a lot of people say that it's sort of a it's not as creative as Google's models, because apparently Google's models are like very good at UI design. Yeah. Oh, so it's like getting my pages right now. Interesting. I did this whole post a while ago about how web fetch and how web fetch works, and it's like doing a good job getting all these things. I should have asked it to come up with a team. I wonder how much creative criticism it's gonna do. For those that don't know, I have this personal website that is here that I will pull up. That we'll see what it does. I have like a bunch of stuff in here. I have like projects that I've been working on and a bunch of stuff. One day I'll probably go through them. I've basically like spent a bunch of time building this terminal application. Actually, I don't know why I'm trying to show you on my phone when I have screenshots right here. But this one was entirely built with 4.6. So I spent like a bunch of time trying to build with it, which is kind of nice. It is basically, it allows me to like SSH into a box on my phone. It's a native application, and I've spent like a bunch of time building with it. So like, one thing which I've noticed is just like the harness is moving at like quite a fast pace, and now with this model upgrade, so like actually distilling whether the model is actually better or not is becoming like more of a subtle nuance, I think, where I think just less and less I can't really disassociate like how good the model is versus how much the harness is improved at that time. So it's like it's kind of an interesting place in history that we're at now with these harnesses. Like yeah, one thing which I do like while this runs is you can do a bunch of stuff here, like so I can have it like do a security audit with a team. So it could be like put together a team to review the security of GarethPaul.com. Use the team members should communicate with themselves using mailbox. So there's like this like feature in oh, you can't see what I'm saying. There's this feature in the new orchestration of teams called Mailbox. It's hard to know how much you need to prompt it. I did ask someone from the Anthropic team to like basically do some education work on this, because I think it would be super useful on like how do we get the most out of this, which I think would be like super helpful. Yes. It has like a config too. So like you can see where the team members live, which is sort of funny. Okay. So this is swirling. Let's do this. You can also like have it add TMUX instances and other things here. If I run this, it should. Sorry, I don't know if this is, you can see like I have like all these tasks. These are all tasks, not, can you actually see what I'm looking at? No. This is the task list. These are the teams. Okay. These are just the lists of tasks that on the right-hand side here. Let me make this easier to see. Okay, so you can see here it's like, okay, so it's launched like, it's got like, here's my team. There's a mailbox. Interesting. It made a mailbox. Then it has the analyst here. People have said that this is like, not sure of how well it's working right now. But you can see here, let's not created a team yet in here. So it like, when it creates a team is like a little bit strange to me right now, and it'd be good to know. But I guess it's like it's spinning tasks for each person, so there's like some logic to get it to kick off a team that I think I've just more struggled with, to be honest. I have also been trying to play around with a new benchmark. Won't see it here. Let me find the Vercel preview for it. Don't know if it's actually live, to be honest. This was 15 hours ago, so it's got like dead data. I did come up with this benchmark. These are not actual scores, but just like it has this golf bench that runs multi-calo on something, so it'll like run this golf bench that I've been trying to figure out and run with. So I'm excited about it. Trying to basically come up with a better format to review the models. Realize you just didn't see what I just said. This golf benchmark. All right. Just go ahead and work. Let's go ahead and approve this. Did I confuse a snake here? Oh, wow. What in the world is going on? Creative criticisms. Nothing visual no visual identifier. Navigation is bloated. Information is inconsistent. No content hierarchy. Zero personality. Whoa. That is throwing so much shade. What? Someone who's had a website since TSA builds as a voice to and write deep Python. None of that bashing comes through. The site communicates, I have a website. Holy moly. This is so crazy. Wow, it's got like some Spark, warm, not cold, structured, the redesigned. Then it's like, okay, I just can't believe it was that verbose about it. Thinking like that's, you know, I like that, you know. I mean, this is like a, you know, I don't want to hear it, but like it throws some serious shade that I like. Okay, so it does some creative stuff that I think is like kind of interesting. It designed the game pretty well. It did some like constructive writing here. I think that was interesting, where it like basically just like gave me a pretty harsh review that I kind of like. Yeah, I'm not gonna have it continue on this. Then we have it like doing some review right here of like of the team thing. So it's like gonna come back, I guess, with this like finalized report. So we'll see how it does on like, we gave it one like extreme creative sort of task. We'll give it some security like coding type task here. Sort of see how that, see what it produces. I'm also going to have it do something kind of interesting that I've been thinking about. All right. All right. Let's see how this is doing. Jeez, I'm all over the place today. All right, so we got a security review, and it said, I am missing. Holy moly. What? How is this a low missing headers? Yeah, I know I have APIs on here. I get it output like a report at least. Okay, let's see what it says. I love how it always, I think they're trying to save money on that last output, but let's see what it says here. Okay, so phase 1, add the SPF, prevents email. So I'm definitely going to go do that. Let's see. It's got a bunch of Cloudflare stuff. That's low pry. I mean, this is crazy that it was this good. Like, the fact that a model can tell you when you have problems is absolutely wild. So I am actually going to go fix this. I guess I could probably ask the question, right? Like, how do I fix it? Resume. So I'm reluctant. Does this work? Yeah, it's been it's been kind of crazy. What do I need to change about the Cloudflare integration? I don't know how to best articulate it, but it just feels like I just have a lot more trust in this model than the prior model. And I don't know whether that's just like the model upgrade and like some of the marketing and other stuff, but it's just like the fact that it will just like find this, and I like one shot at it to like do a security, and it finds these things to help me. Is either an articulation of just like how good the models are right now, but yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Add a text record for SPF. Okay, I better do this because someone's gonna like try and if someone ever finds this video, they're gonna maybe try and do these things. Let's go ahead and not go to that website. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and update this. In Cloudflare. Let's see. Here's mine, and I need to go to DNS records. I recently migrated my domain over to Cloudflare, and I'm surprised it didn't pick up on this. So I'm going to text record for SPF, and I want the value to be this. Is this the right size? Now I have a question. Is the text record for SPF okay, sweet. Okay. What is the next one? Well, they're asking for like DKTMs. No. I'm looking at DMARC. Did I spell it correctly? See, I think it's pretty. What? Oh, wait. TXT. DMARC. What was the content? Hopefully having my email address in this doesn't create more problems for me. Crap, it's got quotation marks around it. Is that just what it does? Looks like it does. Okay, now I need to like what? Go to admin console. admin.google.console. Login. I did not expect to be doing this today, to say the least. Double authenticate. Where is it? Google. Yes, it's me. Something went wrong. Wonderful. Open the YouTube app. Okay, come on. Don't tell me you're down. Okay, then what did it say to do? Admin, workspace, Gmail, applications, apps, workspace, Gmail, authenticate email. Do I generate a new record first? Okay, let's set up this DK, add record, text. What am I doing? Here we go. Put the value in. I cannot believe when you do a domain transfer, it does not do this, which is wild to me. Okay, it may take up to 48 hours to propagate. What does this even mean? Most changes propagate in a few minutes. Do I get like notified? Do I stop it? No idea. All right. You know what though? Like, it found these problems that I would probably have never found before, which is like these models are absolutely nuts. Yeah. How crazy, what a world we live in. Okay, so the team roster, there's an agent called Recon. It came up with this issue. I will maybe have it go look at these. What it does well. Okay, what other stuff did it find? Strip info leaking headers. Wow. I had missing headers. Turn on HTSS with include, what is this? And then submit it to preload one. What even is this? But like, let's see, does Vercel have it? Wow, interesting. Does Google.com have it? It's probably in some infinite loop right now. Google.com does not have it. Okay, what about Airbnb? Airbnb is currently preloaded. So it does like a preload. When a browser enforces, it will upgrade HTTP URLs so that it means if the policy is set to lead all site obstruct users, browsing history leaks, protocol downgrades. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know why Vercel doesn't offer this. Why doesn't Vercel offer Vercel? So weird. Yeah. What else can I? I think I'm gonna end it here so I can go like play around more with this. Yeah, the Opus model, as you can see, can like help. We built something with gotta get my words out. We built a snake game. We did some creative writing. We did some reviews. It did like the security audit. It is a super interesting model. There is it's just the harness. I really like Claude Code. I like the fact that the skills and these other things that I can add and play around with it. We didn't kind of go into that today, but I enjoy playing around with these things. This is a great model. So yeah, if you spent any time watching this, I really, really appreciate it. And if you have ideas for other stuff, please